Friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Nasdaq with Arshia back with another video. It's Sunday today, and I just wanted to go over the IPO that's coming this week. And the IPO is, drumroll, Robinhood. So before we begin, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own due diligence and research before taking part in any investments. Let's get into it. All right. So I get to be your news reporter for this one, and I will just be reading the details for you guys as soon as it can load. So this is from the Motley Fool article, and Robinhood's IPO is next week. Here's everything investors need to know. One of the most highly anticipated IPOs to hit the market this year will no doubt be Robinhood Markets, one of the fastest growing investment platforms in the US report suggests Robinhood will begin trading on July 29th, according to CNN, citing a person familiar with the matter. In an amended S-1 filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) on Monday, Robinhood provided additional details about its upcoming IPO. The company plans to list the shares on Nasdaq Stock Exchange using the ticker symbol HOOD. Not bad, actually. That's easy to remember. Robinhood will offer 52,375,000 shares of stock with an additional 2.62 million being sold by insiders. Management plans to price shares at a range of $38 to $42, though that could change based on investor demand. At the high end of that range, Robinhood could raise nearly $2.2 billion, resulting in a valuation of roughly $35 billion. Next article. This is going to be like a really short one. This is from The Verge. I've never heard of this news company before, but they had a Q&A section of the Retail Investor Roadshow, and according to this article, what's your favorite planet is a real question that Robinhood executives really picked to answer during the Q&A section of this Retail Investor Roadshow. Definitely Pluto, says long-haired CEO Vlad Tenev. He's having a good time. He goes on to explain that there'll be a great view of Venus tonight after sunset. Really? Like, really? Oh my God. Many of the questions that the management picked have been lackluster. Asked if Robinhood will add a customer support line, Tenev cheerily explains there already is one. Another question is wasted on whether the stock will pay dividends. Anyone who read the prospectus knows the answer is no. I, as in the people who are writing this article, watching the roadshow because many people are watching because Robin plans to sell as much as a third of its IPO to its users. The roadshow is part of a plan to put retail investors on equal footing per the prospectus with institutional investors. At the top of the presentation, I'm told that this is basically the same set of materials institutional investors get. And when I say I'm referring to the person who wrote this article. And why are they spending their Saturday on this? Well, it's going to be the first meme IPO. And if this works, other companies may choose to boost a proportion of their shares they allocate to retail investors, as PitchBook's Robert Lee, a senior analyst. Most IPOs allocate only 1% to 3% of their shares to retail investors, he says. If Robinhood ends its first day of trading higher than where it started, other companies may follow in this footsteps. However, the stock trends down, institutional investors may steer clear of IPOs that include a large chunk of retail traders, Lee says in email. I'm pretty sure it's trying to say Lee and not Lay, but I'll roll with it. Let's talk more about the roadshow. The roadshow was on Friday. So Robinhood's unorthodox IPO roadshow, how to watch and what to expect. So who was on that roadshow? It was on a certain website from 3 to 4 p.m. Anyone can watch, and the public was able to submit questions until midday on Friday, July 23rd. It plans to sell on Hood and $38 to $42, equating to a potential value of $35 billion. We know that they have CEO and founder Vlad Tenev, Chief Financial Officer Jason Warnick, and two main segments. One in which Robinhood leadership will detail the company business model, and a Q&A portion. The Q&A portion, I feel like after reading that article, I think was a waste of time. But other speakers will be present who actually were present at the roadshow include founder Baiju Bhatt, Chief Legal Officer Dan Gallagher, Chief Operating Officer Gretchen Howard, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer Christina Smedley, Chief Product Officer Aparna Chinabragada, Head of Investor Relations and Capital Markets Irvin Shah, and Vice President of External Affairs and Community Mary Elizabeth Taylor. So those are all the people who were there. And apparently, the Roadshow's Q&A segment will allow everyday retail investors to interface with Robinhood executives should their questions be selected, though the company cautioned it might not be able to answer every question. That's suspicious. And also, you guys probably must have heard in the past videos, like how Robinhood had like numerous issues with the trading, like they were putting on trading restrictions. So Robinhood, if you search up Robinhood trading, it's trading limits. So Robinhood trading restrictions, court cases. There were numerous court cases on this. See, Robinhood faces lawsuits after GameStop trading halt. Lawsuits against Robinhood and the GameStop saga are there are roughly 50 federal lawsuits relating to the trading fee, and there's like so many lawsuits over it, and people have like published articles like, why do you stay clear of it? It's crazy. So if you search up Robinhood IPO right now, let's just search that up. News. Hang on. The Robinhood IPO is coming soon. Reasons to steer clear of the stock. Let's just read it, just see. But I do find their Q&A and the way they handle the company, the Q&A style, I don't find it very convincing. But their balance sheet is very convincing. They've been growing like crazy. So if you go back to this Motley Fool article, then you would see, if I can close this out, my computer is acting really slow right now. Oh geez. Okay, so the Robinhood IPO is coming soon. Steer clear. I closed out of that. That's great. So it's finally loaded. That was awkward. I'm sorry, guys. So for the fiscal year extended December 31st, 2020, the company reported revenue of $958.8 million, up 245% compared to 2019. Its impressive revenue growth helped drive the company to profitability, as net income grew to $7.4 million, up from a loss of $106.6 million. That's really good. So Robinhood's customer and account metrics are equally compelling. The company reported monthly active users of 17.7 million, up 105% compared to the prior year period, driving the number of funded accounts to 18 million, up from just 7.2 million. This drove Robinhood's assets under custody to 80.9 billion, up more than the fourfold. It's growing like a weed, and its impressive growth continued into this year. For the 3 months ended March 31st, 2021, revenue of $522.1 million soared 200% year over year. At the same time, its net loss surged to $1.4 billion. That requires context. After a round of private equity fundraising in February, the company took a write-down in the fair value of its convertible notes and warrants, resulting in the loss. So they've been doing really, really great. And they're doing much better than before, but one potential problem could be their lawsuits, the lawsuits that they have over the GameStop trading restrictions. So what basically happens with the trading restrictions is that when they want to sell, they can't sell because Robinhood shuts itself down, and it's probably very annoying, and they just lose a lot of money. And that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, found this version helpful. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it till the end of this video, if you're one of those lovely people, please be sure to comment powder puff below. And that's also if you to subscribe. So see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.